Hi, welcome to AFTV. We've just lost to PSG 2-1. I have to keep repeating it. 3-1 aggregate out of the Champions League. That's it. That's it for all of us. I mean, I've asked this, but PSG, was it just the better team once were they the better team? They've obviously come out on top, but is it as simple as that? The better team won?
Unfortunately to say, yeah, the better team tonight won on the night. What's crazy is that we versed them in October. In October, we handled them pretty well. But like a lot of us have said, fine margins, you know. They went and got Cavastalia. They made improvements. They made adjustments to their team. And on the flip side, they now beat us 3-1 in aggregate. So we was better. Have we declined? Have they just gotten better? Or I think it's just a bit of both. Of course, since then, we've lost key players. Of course, since then, we've gone under the radar of our performances. But they picked up players. They've developed. And in the league, we've shown it. We never got replacements. We've had injuries. The January transfer window, we could see our season pretty much ended there because we just never got the reinforcements like PSG did to make the team better. So we have two teams falling apart.
So should we have seen this coming then? Because now you mention it like that. Yeah, I suppose since that game in October we dominated them, we could kind of see both teams going in the opposite directions.
See, the thing is with Arsenal, it's so sad to say. It's so sad to say, but we are the nearly team. We're just almost there team, just the 90% team. We just don't get it over the line team. You know, we have performances like against Man City. We battered them 5-1. Yo, we're back. We have the games against Madrid. Again, 5-1 in aggregate. We are so back. Other performances, we beat Chelsea, beat Man United. We're so close to the mark, but when it comes just to that final edge and we just come up short. So games like today, oh yeah, we beat PSG before. We'll come off a win against Madrid. Don't worry about the league. We beat PSV as well, 7-1. We're going to have that belief in us. We believe in our players. We love the team dearly. But I think ultimately one of the things that might just come down to is overall as a team, we're just not good enough.
Yeah,
we're just missing those few key signings.
It's a bitter pill to swallow though, isn't it? It's just to saying that your teams, because I feel like seeing it's about Arsenal, it hurts to say we're just not good enough.
It's a harsh one, but you know, the previous 2 seasons we've come second in the league. This season, I don't even know if we're going to come second because City are behind us. We've got Newcastle and Liverpool to come up with, and we're not playing like we're about to beat Newcastle and Liverpool, so maybe third. We'll get Champions League, I'm sure, but it's going to look really messy at the end of the season. And now we've come up semi-finals in the Champions League, so you know, we're so close, we're in the mix, we're swinging with the big boys, but we just don't get our hand raised when it comes to the final bell, and it's going to be the 3rd season of this. Look at Man City, this is their worst season in like a decade. Their worst season, and they're possibly going to end with an FA Cup and 2nd place in the league. Their worst season. And that's better than our best season. Yeah. That's better than our best season. That's
a good point, because they might be leaving with something, if they do, of course, but that hurts. I think that hurts a lot of, well, especially myself and other fans, that, you know, United, Spurs could end up with a trophy, but Chelsea could end up with a trophy, and now even City in their worst season, you mentioned 2nd on the trophy, be awful. I had to ask you though, in today's performance, kind of close off, is who stood up today? Who was a player that you thought, they seem like they're going to get us back into this game?
You know, in the first 15-20 minutes I had hope. I think Partey threw a throw in, right, keeping a great save from Rice headed it wide, Odegaard had a shot which keeper forced a good save from. So the first 15 minutes I was thinking, yeah, we are game, we are going for this. But how in the first 5 minutes when they was at the Emirates, they put the ball in the back of the net and we didn't do that, so the game went on, then they got a goal, then it's 2-0 to them, and now it's uphill. Of course Saka got us back in the game, almost got another one straight after, missed the open goal. But I think it's just one of the stories of the season, just not putting the ball in the net, not having that finishing decisive player that can get the job done. A striker maybe, has anyone ever mentioned that one before? Have we ever heard that one before? A striker, and where we just haven't got those finishing players. Of course, we are faced with injuries this season. Kiwior in defence, Marino up front. We're missing key men that were playing key roles. And at this level now, elite level, world championship level, the fine margins are so precise, and we're missing those players. What we had today just wasn't enough to get us over the line, and not maybe, it has to be now in the summer. It has to be signings. It can't just be another window of another left back and another player that we don't really need, or a 2nd place goalkeeper. It has to be striker, it has to be attacking players, and it has to be those different makers now, because if we have another season like this, I don't know what to say. Arne Slot's coming and he's cleared up the season in his 1st season. A couple games to go, so you know, I like Arteta. I've never been the one to say Arteta out. I wanted to give him as much time. But if by December now we're in the league and we're letting another team trail off with it again, questions have to be asked. Questions have to now be asked. This season, this summer, signings need to be made, big names need to be brought in. What Robbie said about Harry Kane, Munich lost Lewandowski. They needed a striker in. Forget age, forget the cost. He's going to get us over the line. And when we had Ollie Watkins in January, could have got him, just pay the extra 10 million. Yeah, he's a bit old, but he'll get us over the line. I think that's at the point right now. We can't be too picky about the signings. We need someone to make an impact. Someone, whether it's going to be 2 years they're there, a year that they're there, they're going to get us over the line.
That was a very good point at the end there, by the way.